Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. And hello. Welcome everybody. How's everyone doing? I apologise once again for the delayed start. Been a bit of a manic night tonight. But we got there eventually. And thank you Android for being here when we start, it's much appreciated. I'll give it just a few minutes and then we'll jump into the game. I'll switch to the game screen now. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we are good to go. There we go. Couple of link dumps there. I'll give it another 2 minutes, so wait until 1:15 and then we'll jump into the game. How's everyone doing? Grambo, I noticed you're lurking as well. If you are actually lurking, then welcome, welcome. If not, then I'll say welcome again when you come back to the channel. Okay, stop the music and we'll get on with it. So this is episode 4 of 5. It's all getting a bit serious now.
While searching for a cure to the pirate-afflicting pox of LeChuck, the fates of Guybrush Threepwood and Morgan Le Fay are blown off course when they are swallowed by a lovelorn leviathan. Much to Morgan and Guybrush's surprise, an uneasy alliance to escape the beast blossoms into a genuine friendship between the pirate and pirate hunter. A tidal shift that leads Threepwood to the elusive pox-curing Esponja Grande. But Guybrush learns too late that it is the wise pirate who prepares for the inevitable change in the winds as Morgan betrays him and returns him to the scientific clutches of the Marquis de Sange.
Ruh-roh. We're back here. Back where it all started.
$28, $29, 30,000 pieces of silver, mon petit chouchou. just as we agreed.
It had better be, or I'll cut the difference out of your fluffy wig.
I got an idea. Why don't you let me go and I'll pay you double what the Marquis is paying.
Don't embarrass yourself, Threepwood.
Back on the narwhal, I've got an entire kitty full of cold, hard IOUs.
Threepwood, you grossly underestimate the value of that which courses through your body.
Well, I've got a pretty good idea. Why, my spit alone once won me 8,000 pieces of 8 on Booty Island.
Then you shall die knowing that you gave a priceless gift to science! Finally, I've got this Threepwood, I've got the formula, and soon I'll have nothing left than life eternal! Oh, I'm as happy as a penguin sliding on its belly.
Ruh-roh.
What is this?
Ah, it's a welcome back party. I hope they brought ice cream cake.
Guybrush Threepwood. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Hey, why can't I stop my legs?
What? No! No, come back!
This cracker croaker's got a date in the court of pirate law! You test tube tinker and Talleyrand!
What?
And then the scurvy dog will hang.
Arr!
Arr! You! After him!
Hey, I brought you Threepwood, and you paid me. We're done here.
We'll just see about that.
This can't end well. So yeah, how is everybody? What's everyone up to? How's everyone's day been?
Captain Threepwood!
Whoa.
Having been found guilty of all charges, you'll be taken to the nearest ship and keel hard until your ravaged skin hangs in tatters from your bleeding.
Guilty? But I haven't been charged with anything yet.
You haven't? Where's that incompetent prosecutor?
Right here, Your Honor.
Oh, it is.
Sorry I'm late, Your Eminence, but old Stan had to in flagrante his delicto. And there was a line in the washroom.
Belay your excuses, you sniveling sea weasel, and get on with the charges. I've got grog waiting for me at Club 41.
Of course, Your Immensity. Your Honor, pirates and wenches of the gallery.
Hey, that's us.
This evening I will prove beyond a scintilla of a shadow of a doubt that Guybrush Threepwood is guilty of no fewer than 4 heinous crimes.
I thought there'd be 3.
Firstly, that he did knowingly engage in a bar fight that horribly injured the beloved feline of local pirate elder, Hemlock McGee.
Hanging's too good for it!
Secondly, during this self-same fight, Captain Threepwood spilled boiling nacho sauce on the exposed leg of Boatswain Catherine Krebs, hideously scarring one of Flotsam's shapeliest gams.
Get him alive!
Thirdly, that he did conspire with one Joaquin de Oro to craft and sell counterfeit porcelain power pirates.
All about spreading the bugs.
And finally, that he folded, spindled, and mutilated this previously pristine ex belonging to Flotsam's newest arrival, Killick Hardtack.
What the heck?
Yeah, he did that to me.
Captain Threepwood, having heard the grave charges arrayed against you, how do you plead?
Not guilty by reason of
I
insanity.
plead not guilty by reason of insanity.
You look pretty sane to me.
Sure, now, but any second I could start using monkeys as needle-nose pliers, or shooting myself out of trebuchets, or doing strange things with rubber trees. I'm crazy, I tells you. Crazy.
The defendant will cease his inane histrionics, or the court will be forced to yank out his tongue with a rusty shrimp fork.
Okay, no insanity defense. I plead guilty. Will I get out of here any quicker?
Most definitely!
Great. Then I plead.
After the summary executions by keel hauling, hanging, boiling, and scaphism.
Scaphism?
Trust me, kid, you don't want to know.
Okay, then I plead 1000% not guilty. Especially that last one about the X.
Very well. Let it be recorded that the miserably guilty defendant has entered a plea of not guilty. Now, who would you like to represent your pathetic case?
Hey, Stan, why don't you represent me? For old time's sake.
You mean those old times when you swindled me out of a ship, stuck me in a coffin for 3 months, scammed my insurance company, and got me involved with high-risk doubloon derivatives?
Yes?
Sorry, kid, nothing personal, but I stand to make a bundle in legal fees off these honked-off flotsamites. They really don't like you.
Don't you have some sort of public defender?
A public defender? In pirate court?
What a maroon!
So that'd be a no, then. I guess I'll represent myself.
Captain Threepwood, are you aware of the old pirate court saying? The pirate who represents himself in court has a soon-to-be keel-hauled fool for a client.
Yes, Your Honor, and I am that fool.
Fine! Your move, counselor!
Here's your briefs, kid.
Okay, hardtack. Charge consonant abuse, X class. The plaintiff's charge that the defendant ruined his perfectly good X is suspect but plausible. Court hopes he's not just making things up. Recommended sentence: traditionally fine and death by hanging. Charge thigh crimes and misdemeanors. Discontinuation of Club Footman's nacho sauce makes proof of guilt difficult. Court deems it unlikely that some other mix of fluids could have caused Krebs' distinctive burn. 23-year-old fine, death by corset. Ouch. Felonious feline frightening. Plaintiff's pussycat seems traumatized, but court assumes far too many crippled pirates miraculously healed by the tonic of a cash settlement. If that kitty moves an inch, this case is over. Recommended sentence: 1 ball of yarn, death by mauling. Counterfeit collectibles. Witness testifying in return for lighter sentence. Court doesn't trust stool parrots. Their testimony is only as firm as the last bribe. Recommended sentence: confiscation of sextants, death by 8-sided dice. Miss G. Threepwood. Defendant arrested in possession of tiny sea sponge which he insists will cure the pox. Court is skeptical but has confiscated artifact as a matter of policy. Defendant also in possession of a remarkable wedding ring that will likely be used to defray his funeral costs. Okay.
Sword of Lustitia?
Goddess of justice, you illiterate swab!
Could you read that last bit back for me? Very interesting. I don't even remember saying exsanguinate. No, I'm not questioning your professionalism. It's just that I don't even know the meaning of... Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. That paralyzed cat is creepy.
What have I got? Court briefs and a hook.
That empty nacho plate is making me hungry. I'm surprised Doro ever fell for that.
Okay.
Why is it always an X? Why not T marks the spot? Stinkbeard's common laws for common pirates. Laws? Pirates don't need no stinking laws.
Fine, then we'll proceed with the execution!
On the other hand, maybe I could use a few good laws right now.
Yeah, how is everybody?
Hey, hardtack.
Defense will refrain from addressing the bailiff in open court!
Sorry. Looks like there was one whale of a fender bender while the winds were blowing out. That's why I always sail defensively and carry state arm insurance. Hey, Stan.
No fraternizing between the defense and prosecution while court is in session.
If you want a gab, call for a recess.
The Right Honorable Justice D.C. Grosscup. 30 convictions, 0 acquittals, no survivors. The Left Honorable Justice K.B. Popnecker. Lived on the bench, died under the table.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Ah, Stan. So glad they kept him in his
Well,
funky coat.
at least I'm not about to be dissected by a crazy scientist. Now to break out of here, find a lane and use La Esponja Grande to... Hey, what happened to my cool voodoo sponge?
All possessions will be returned to the prisoner once he has been cleared of all charges. In the likely event that the prisoner is not cleared of all charges, his property will be distributed to his heirs.
But I don't have any heirs that I know of.
Then they'll be auctioned off at eBay.
This part of the wall looks like it's made of pretty loose stuff. I wonder if I could dig my way out.
What's that noise?
Nothing. Hey, guard!
What do you want?
Aren't I entitled to some bread and water?
Bread and water? I pride myself on providing Flotsam's prisons with the finest in haute cuisine. Wait here.
Wait here. Huh, that's funny.
Alright, if we try doing that now.
Thought he'd never leave. What the? It's solid steel under here. Stupid reinforced wall.
Okay.
What do you know? Guess it wasn't so loose after all. Where's my dinner? My haute cuisine.
Oh, the prisoners don't get any food. That's for the guards and judges. Delicious, too.
Jerk. I don't think they'd appreciate being impaled on. Hey, guard!
What do you...
Has this jail got any reading material?
I'd suggest reading your legal briefs. You might need them.
Good tip. I'll get right on that when I need... Want to see my lawyer?
Your lawyer?
Yeah, you might have heard of him. Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Fine. All right, Counselor. Judge Grindstump says you got 5 minutes.
That should be more than enough for this piece of scum.
Okay.
Hope you had a good excuse for dragging me out of bed at this ungodly hour. I need to know how my case is
Oh,
going.
dear.
I haven't heard from you in days. Not to worry, old bean. I think I can talk the judge down from draw and quartering to draw and thirding. Fraud! Guard! I'm quite done with my client. I'll get you, Threepwood, if it's the last thing I do.
Wait, what?
Sorry about that, Mr. Threepwood. I know those prisoners can be a
Oh, dear.
rowdy lot.
Think nothing of it, Mr. Hardtack. Now, where can I find a good grog?
Club 41's right over there, sir.
Lou?
You!
Toro? What happened to your eye?
I'll tell you what happened to my eye, smarty guy. When I dug up that phony Dark Ninja Dave you planted...
Allegedly planted?
Allegedly planted, I got a speck of dirt lodged in my eye. A week later, it got infected, and Dr. Descent had to cut it out.
Yeah, I just bet he did.
Now I need a glass eye.
Why do you want a glass eye? An eye patch is much more piratey.
Eye patches are so last month. All the cool pirates are getting scary glass eyes these days.
But hooks are still cool, right?
Grr. I guess, but you really can't beat a glass eye.
What are you in for?
I got arrested for trying to auction a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave figurine at eBay.
eBay?
Good old eBay.
You know, that bay with the auction thing.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily for me, Stan got me a reduced sentence in exchange for my testimony against you.
Me? What did I do?
You were the one that made the counterfeit Dave in the first place.
Oh, yeah, that. Look, I'm sorry about the jail time, but you've got to stop testifying against me. I've got a wife and scores of pirates to cure.
You're going to cure the pox?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, I'd like that. All these poxed pirates are always making fun of me for not being poxed.
Well, come on then. Let's do some business.
Maybe. What can you offer me in return?
I've got a line on a genuine Dark Ninja Dave porcelain power pirate autographed by Dark Ninja Dave himself.
That is a very poor joke, senor.
Why don't you have your pick of my autographed sextants?
Ooh, do you have one of those limited edition Vasco da Gama sextants?
Yeah, but you can't have that one.
Oh, what about the Ferdinand Magellan quad action sextants,
Yeah, but you can't have that one either. On second thought, I really don't want to part with my sextants.
Oh, sextant.
I got a crate full of fine leather jackets back in my hold that have your name all over them.
No thanks. Leather makes me chafe.
How about I get you a glass eye for your eye hole?
That sounds interesting.
And it's a deal.
But
I knew there'd be a big noisy butt somewhere in there.
I want a really cool glass eye.
And what, pray tell, makes a cool glass eye?
It has to have a really cool color. Like the color in the eyes of those nasty poxed pirates when they're really, really angry.
I'll see what I can do. You know, I can't help but notice that you don't seem to be afflicted by the pox of LeChuck.
Oh, don't remind me. All the other pirates have gotten the pox, so why not me?
Have you thought about the possibility that you might not actually be a pirate?
I am too a pirate.
Okay, you are a pirate. I'm sure the pox will be coming for you any
are
day.
a pirate.
Associating with hardened criminals like you can't be good for my legal situation.
Adios.
Dan's Courtroom Souvenir Emporium? What happened to the Keel Hauler Gazette office?
Hey, Ida.
Keel hauler?
Welcome, welcome.
That's old news, Threepwood. Get it? Old news? The whole keel hauler operation was bought out and shut down by those bigwigs at the Flotsam Times weeks ago.
How's it
I
going?
bet Davy
Been a
Nipperkin
couple of
didn't
days.
like that.
Are you kidding? Old Nipperkin made out like a bandit. I heard he's getting ready to retire on his share of the sale. Hey there, youngster. I know you're curious about the behind-the-scenes working of Stan's Courtroom Emporium, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to step away from the door.
Why?
Because that's where Stan works his magic, kid. It's where my dreams become reality. And some of my realities become dreams.
The texture on his
It's
jacket,
where
I know,
you're
right?
sleeping.
I'm so glad they
but
kept
only
it.
until this souvenir business picks up.
I have no desire whatsoever to... Stan?
Guybrush Threepwood. Nice to see you out and about, kid. Hope they haven't been treating you too badly in the Hooskow.
Well, there is a pretty scary-looking rat in my cell. At least I
Have you
hope
played
so.
the other Monkey Island
That's
games,
just
Ida?
swell, kid. Look, could you get out of the way and make room for some paying customers?
What are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be
Screen,
prepping for
screen
trial?
break.
Hey, no offense, kid, but the day old Stan can't beat you in open court with one wildly flapping arm tied behind his back is the day I haul my corpus juris back to Jambalaya Island for the full restitutio and integrum. Know what I mean?
Not really.
Exactly.
So if you're not preparing for trial, what are you doing out here?
Following Stan's rule number 1, ABM.
ABM?
Always be merchandising. People
Not a fan of them
love
at all.
following the trials of famous pirates, even B-list pirates like yourself.
B-list?
That's why old Stan got all the souvenirs and timeless keepsakes you'll ever need to remind you of this month's Trial of the Century.
How are sales going?
Great. Celebrity merchandise is always a good investment, especially if you suspect that the celebrity in question is about to
Oh, we
become
started
a
Evil
wind
Within
chime in the
this week.
gallows. Nothing sells like dead celebrities.
I think you were here for a little bit of it,
Well, I
weren't
don't plan on dying today.
you?
And I didn't plan to wear the same
Trying to
jacket for
remember.
20
I've slept
years,
since
but
then.
here we are.
Stan, about these charges.
Sorry, kid, can't talk. Conflict of interest, attorney, pirate privilege, and all that stuff.
But
La 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 la, not talking to you about it.
I know I'll kick myself for asking, but what sorts of trial souvenirs are you selling?
The question you should be asking is what kind of souvenirs am I not selling? Behold, the People vs. Threepwood collection.
Hey, a little me.
Would a faithful reproduction right down to the lacy garter belt.
Hey, I only wore those once.
It is I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Sounds nothing like me.
Yeah, I know. To be honest, your real voice didn't focus test all that well.
What's that?
That, my piratey friend, is a little novelty I like to call Draw the Beard on the Guybrush. Using the power of magnetism and iron shavings, you can give Flotsam's most notorious criminal an infinite array of amusing and degrading hairstyles. Observe. What the? This one doesn't have a magnet. And look, it's leaking iron shavings. This is what you get when you use shoddy Fat Island labor.
Is that supposed to be you?
None other. Now you and your friends can relive the trial of the century while lounging around in this comfortable polyblend t-shirt, emblazoned with the iconic image of yours truly, a crusading attorney bringing his no-holds-barred brand of justice to Flotsam Island.
Months.
Say no.
No matter how many times I see it, I can't get over your jacket.
You like it? I just had it in for its annual re-stitching and de-rezzing.
I noticed that you're remarkably free of the pox.
Nothing remarkable about it at all, Threepwood. Haven't you been paying attention? The pox only affects real, 100% honest to Blackbeard pirates. Now, I've been many things in this life. A salesman, real estate agent, a troubadour, stevedore, ralphador, and even a brief but memorable stint as an exotic dancer to pay my way through law school. But one thing I'm not and never will be is a pirate.
Ah. I'll see you in court, Stan.
Hey, that's pretty funny.
It's a broken Draw-A-Beard on Guybrush toy. Looks like it's leaking iron fillings.
Nice. So it's kicking off then. It's all heading the right direction.
I wonder if Club 41's changed its restricted policies. Guess so. Ah, Club 41. Nothing screams pirate bar like the aroma of moldy grog sprinkled with just a hint of sea spray and shattered dreams.
I will double your quadrupled rate.
Keep your gold, Silk Pants. You can't afford me anymore.
But you
Hey,
must break
Axis.
Threepwood out of jail and bring him back to me. He is the only one who has the poxalicious strains that I need.
You're a little behind the times, Demange. I'm pox-free and fit as a fiddle.
And Ida, yeah, you got to start somewhere.
Impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
So
when
the day when I
Guybrush
get someone
Threepwood,
signed up for
mighty
Patreon.
pirate is involved, and
It'll be
after
a
I cure
start.
my wife and everyone else,
Wife?
yeah. She was standing right next to me when LeChuck exploded, so the pox hit her pretty hard.
I want you to hunt down and capture this wife of Guybrush Threepwood.
Hey!
What part of non do you not comprendes?
But I need her! She's the only other pirate who could possibly have the Threepwood strain of the pox!
Then get her yourself.
My dear Mademoiselle Leflay, I don't get people. I hire people like you to get them for me. And if you won't get them, then maybe I'll find someone to get you.
I don't like to be threatened.
Oh! Oh, my phalange!
What the?
Oh! That was a very, very bad mistake, mademoiselle.
Well, it wouldn't be the first.
Jerk. Set me up with a line of Blood Island volcano shots.
Me pleasure. These come with our complimentary Club 41 insulated volcano shot glasses. Hewn out of molten lava. They can keep hot liquids hot for a week.
Impressive. Ooh, that's some hot grog on grog action. I'll just save this last one for later.
Okay.
Nice dartboard.
Isn't it, though? Ah, it was one of the few things I managed to salvage when I was
Yeah,
washed
how's everyone
ashore
doing?
on Flotsam all those years ago.
Can I play around?
Unfortunately, the darts were lost a few weeks ago during a bar fight. And pity, too. What with the annual Flotsam Island Dart Tournament tomorrow night.
Ooh, okay, let's come back up here for a bit.
What's that artistic abomination?
Ah, that be a painting of Flotsam Island's notorious jungle beast, painted by our own Hemlock McGee.
Hemlock? Really?
Aye, no one knows more about our legendary beastie than old Hemlock.
Now that I've spent some time inside these docile Don Juans of the deep, I feel kind of queasy about seeing their heads mounted on a wall. Ah, this must be the screaming narwhal that my ship is named after. Creepy.
Okay.
Not that I'm complaining, but why'd you turn down Singe's contract to hunt down my wife?
I may be a backstabbing mercenary, but even I have some standards.
Sure, now you have standards. Shame they couldn't have shown up before you, cut off my hand or knock me unconscious and drag me back to Flotsam Island.
What can I say? I'm complicated.
What did DeSinge want with Elaine, anyway?
You heard the man. Something to do with your unique strain of box. Guess he thinks your wife has it too.
That French accent.
You look uncharacteristically grim.
It's been one of those days.
Oh, I know what you mean. Betraying your childhood hero can really take it out of you.
Hey, that was just business.
Your business sucks more than the winds of Flotsam.
Sometimes.
What are those scary-looking drinks?
They're a row of Blood Island volcano shots.
They look painful.
Only the first one.
Yikes. I think you should know that I'm still really angry with you.
Would it help if I bought you a drink?
What, so you can poison me? I'll pass. I noticed that you're without pox.
I'm pox-free. Tested on a regular basis.
Well, do you know why?
Probably because I'm not really a pirate, since I'm a pirate hunter.
Gotta like a pox that respects minor semantical distinctions. You know, if you have even a scintilla of a guilty conscience, I could really use your help.
Listening?
Well, there's this trial going on.
So I've heard. Some guy was trying to tell me that it's the trial of the century!
Yeah, well, I could really use some trumped-up evidence. Or a few intimidated witnesses. Or maybe a well-placed bribe or 10?
You couldn't afford me.
Of course. How silly of me. It's all about the pieces of 8 with you, isn't it?
Not always. I also accept pieces of 9.
Changed your mind about helping me?
The pirate legal system and I don't exactly get along.
Okay.
Well,
Thanks.
Judge Grindstump?
Oh, please, no need to be so formal. In here, I'm just plain old W.P. Grindstump, owner and proprietor of Club 41.
Aren't you a little upset that I'm running around free?
Heavens, no! What kind of pirate town would this
Get out of it. Fucking AVG popping up telling me to
What a
scam.
remarkably progressive attitude.
Besides, it's not as though you can really escape the swinging sword of flotsam justice. What with these blasted winds blowing in again?
Ladies' night is looking a little, grim.
Well, it's early. Once we got the buffet table laid out, this place will be hotter than the devil's knickers.
So you're really the owner of Club 41?
Have been ever since I won it from the original owner in a dart tournament a few years back. Poor old guy never knew what hit him.
And by hit him you mean...
A dart! Right in the old noggin!
I've been wondering, why is this place called Club 41 anyway?
You know, I don't rightly know. The last owner never got a chance to tell me before he succumbed to his dart-related injuries.
Sorry, what's everyone up to? So Ida, have you got much like work stuff lined up for the next couple of days, or is it just kind of trickling in through online orders and stuff?
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
Brilliant! Will you be paying with doubloons, triploons, coupons, or flat seaming first shafts?
Actually, I'm a little light right now.
Oh, no problem. I'll start up a tab.
You will? That's so unlike, well...
Well, it's not like you're going to skip...
Oh, that sucks, man. The stream so tired, couldn't sleep. I had to go to hospital and was up. Waited and got to sleep too. I'm like, well, Dad's fine now. Well, at least your dad's alright. Hope it wasn't anything too serious. But yeah, no, by all means, if you need to crash out, then crash out. I appreciate you swinging and letting me know. And yeah, glad everything's alright. But yeah, get some sleep, and I will catch you tomorrow night.
Set me up with a grogatini. With a twist.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We don't serve grogatinis anymore.
One grog. Neat.
Coming right up.
Bracing. Well, this has been a little strange, but...
It's mostly online, but I've been so attached to my phones all day. I'm expecting the same for the next day or so. Take it easy, name. Like I say, catch you tomorrow, hopefully.
I wonder what happened to Murray. Hot, gooey wax. Nothing like a little hot wax on a cold, flotsam night. What's this?
That'll be Club 41's famous Flotsam Island Ladies' Night buffet table.
I could do one tomorrow.
In a few hours, it'll be spilling
give away
over
tomorrow
with
night.
flaming chocolate cupcakes,
After we wrap up,
barbecued narwhal
Monkey Island.
horns, deep-fried petit fours, and all that other girly
Because the last,
stuff that
so
our
far all 3 episodes have taken me about
swashbuckling
2.5
lady pirates
hours.
love.
Yes, I'd actually wrapped up the stream about 20 minutes early because we were finished. So yeah, if it stays that kind of way, then I could potentially do one tomorrow night after the giveaway. After the giveaway? After the stream. If people would be up for that.
Occupied!
Sorry.
Ooh, okay. Colour me curious.
When I was a younger pirate, I used to lie awake on the deck of my ship and gaze at the seagulls as they majestically swooped and bobbed through the evening sky. And then they started pooping on me. So I stopped doing that. Looks like someone's finally getting around to cleaning the carpet that got, stained during my bar fight. Ladies' Night. Club 4... Well, that's a welcome change. Now that the winds are blowing in again, Flotsam Island is once more
Ooh,
soaking up
nice.
most of the pox of LeChuck. That lamp is leaking oil.
Not just any oil, manatee oil.
Oh, that's not right.
Right, so he's just come out. I think it was him that was in the loop.
Occupied!
Sorry.
it wasn't. No, that'd be cool, Ida. Is it like a Steam gift or is it a key?
That's really, something.
Aye, isn't she a beauty? It's a prototype for my swashbuckling Susie long-lasting leg lamp.
Gift. What might be easiest
That
then is
crystal on
if we
top
do the
will blow
giveaway
for
and the
days.
winner adds you on
Don't you think
Steam
it's a little
and you just gift it
tacky?
from that way.
Nah, pirates love this kind of stuff.
What's that?
You best watch your step. That be a puddle of molten glass. It'll cool down in a few seconds, but until it does, it'll melt your boots off.
I better get some of this before it cools. Warm.
Yeah, it might just be the
Hello
quickest
there,
and easiest way of
uninformed
doing
man
it,
on the
to be
street.
honest.
What do you want?
I must have that leg lamp. I must?
Forget it, Skinny. I'm not letting go of a perfectly good prototype. She hasn't got a mark on her.
Well, sure, but hold on, did you just call me skinny? I've seen skeletons fatter than you.
It's not my fault you associate with you obese undead.
I see you can make a glass leg, but tell me, can you make a glass eye?
Aye. But not just any glass eyes. Genuine imitation eyes made from the crystal wreaths themselves.
Genuine imitation eyes?
That's right. They'll imitate the eye color of anyone they see. You just point them at someone's eyes, give them a few seconds to set, and shazam! All new eye color. When you got a color you like, just pop it in your eye socket, and it'll stay that way forever.
I'm intrigued and cautiously optimistic. How much?
Here, try out this defective one for free.
Defective?
Aye, it's a little nearsighted, so you'll have to get up real close to the subject to capture their eye color.
Thanks. I take back all the nasty things I wrote in my diary about you. How does it feel to be
So we need
hideously
to try and
diseased?
get that eye
How
red.
do you
So far the only
think
person
it
I've seen go into the
feels?
pox rage is the judge.
Bad, I'd say. Pretty bad.
You got that right, Missy.
I'll see.
Yeah, well, the three of...
Morgan left Mr. Winslow circling the island, just outside the... Hi there, Twinkle Toes.
Enjoy your last moments of freedom, cause you're gonna pay for what you did to Miss Pretty Whiskers.
I'd be happy to pay. Do you accept traveler's checks? How's Miss Grungy Whiskers doing?
Her name isn't Grungy Whiskers, you love liquor. It's Miss Pretty Whiskers.
Okay.
Drop the charges and I'll spare your life.
Bah! Life ain't hardly worth living without the sound of Miss Pretty Whiskers' delicate pitter-pat on the bar floor.
I'm sure she feels the same way about the delicate pitter-pat of your stumps. What exactly are you doing?
Mixing up Miss Pretty Whiskers' food? What's it to you?
Can I have some?
No.
I hear you may know something about Flotsam's so-called jungle beast.
None have seen the jungle beast, but 'tis the scariest, foul-smellingest thing you ever didn't see. A dark jungle god that walks the land only by dead of night.
dark jungle god.
Aye, 'twas said to live within the stomach of the god of death, feasting upon corpses, until one day death ate some bad shellfish and upchucked the jungle beast into existence.
But if you haven't seen it, how do you know it exists?
Because it eats. To appease the beast, we've left many a fleshy sacrifice on the jungle altar. By morning, the meat disappears from the altar without a trace.
Disappearing meat. Yep, jungle god's the only explanation.
Okay.
See ya. That paralyzed cat is creepy. That looks unappetizing.
Stay away from Miss Pretty Whiskers.
Your cat eats that? I thought she was paralyzed.
She is. I have to feed it to her through a straw.
Ooh.
Oops.
Hemlock's cat is catatonic enough.
Okay.
Wow. That bacon grease is still burning. I've just got to get some of this incredible bacon grease. There. Now my jacket and my pants smell like bacon.
No, there we go.
I don't think splashing hot wax... I could row back to the Screaming Narwhal, but without La Esponja Grande, I'll never be able to cure Elaine. And if I show up without Elaine's wedding ring, she'll probably kill me.
Alright then.
Ooh. Sizzly. You know, if I was a little more scientifically inclined, I might be worried about the effects this stuff is having on any future generations of Threepwoods. Ow! What the heck is Desinged doing up there anyway? It's Jacques, the electromagnetic monkey.
Bonjour. Threepwood, stay away from my laboratorium.
Okay.
Don't worry, little guy. I'll liberate. I don't want to pour acid on that. It could get...
Okay. I wonder if I can put acid onto the bar on the jail cell. Possibly, but I can't do it from here.
Who goes there?
It's me, Guybrush.
Oh, Councillor Threepwood.
What are you doing on Flotsam Island anyway?
Well, after that series of misadventures on Spinner Cay, I found myself without a captain or a ship.
Sorry about that.
It happens. So I drifted for a bit before landing here on Flotsam. Now I've hired on as Judge Grindstump's personal bailiff slash chef, creating all sorts of new delicacies for his nightclub. It's a bit of a dream come true, it is.
How's the pox of LeChuck treating you?
Oh, it's not so bad. I mean, there is the incessant drive to commit acts of monstrous evil, of course. It's a bit of a drag on the social life. But my pillaging swing has never been better. So, I guess you could say it's a bit of a wash. Tell you one thing I didn't expect. The slaw cravings. I mean, honestly, mate, what's that all about?
So why are you lying about me in court like that? You and I both know that I never dug up your ex.
Oh, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to trick old Hardtack up with one of them newfangled recording devices. Well, I ain't saying nothing about my case, except in a pirate court of pirate law.
Fine.
So a shot glass. Oh, I didn't use it on the manatee oil. So I don't think I did anyway. No, I didn't.
I almost feel guilty about this. Almost.
Okay, so now I used all of those. If I missed anything in here. Oh. Huh.
Well, that's a strange place for a sugar sack.
I keep it up there to draw away the ants.
Ew. I don't want to dig my hook into that. I don't know where it's been.
Oh.
Who goes there?
It's me.
Oh, Councillor Threepwood.
I'd like to go into the jungle. I need to talk to a large Gouda lady about a not-so-large sponge.
Sorry, mate. I'm afraid I can't allow prisoners to wander out into the jungle. You might get lost.
But I'm not a prisoner. I'm the prisoner's attorney, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Well, that is a stumper, all right. But just to be on the safe side,
I did too,
I
actually,
think it would be
making
for the
everything
best if
slow.
I kept both
Oh, sorry,
Guybrush Threepwoods out of the jungle until
I appreciate the
their
like,
trials are
especially if you
over.
don't like the game. It's very much appreciated.
An eight-legged alpaca!
You fancy cryptozoology
Hey there, Malcolm,
tricks
how's it
won't
going?
fool me, laddie.
Ah, I can mix things in it.
Whoops!
Hey! Arr! Now look what you did! Arr! You clumsy clam clipper! You ruined my prototype! Now I'll have to start all over! Arr!
So if it's messed up, can I have it?
Fine, take it! Just get out of me sight! Arr!
I got a
This
lamp.
ought to help me get a leg up in the trial.
Good to hear you're doing well. Thank you for coming back to the channel. It's been a little while, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Just seeing what everything does at the moment. Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing. Just kind of mixing stuff at the moment. Sorry guys, I've been really busy. Love your channel there, especially that Five Nights at Freddy's game. I'm considering playing Five Nights at Freddy's again sometime soon. I don't know if you're on the Facebook page, but I posted this morning that the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 game has gone on green light on Steam. Oh.
Hi there, Twinkle Toes.
Enjoy your last moments of freedom, cause you're gonna pay for what you did to Miss Pretty Whiskers.
I'd be happy to pay. Do you accept traveler's checks? How's Miss Trashy Whiskers doing?
Trashy Whiskers?
Listen up, Smucker.
Her name is Miss Pretty Whiskers.
What exactly are you doing?
Mixing up Miss Pretty Whiskers' food?
Can I have some?
No.
See ya. The eye only captures the color of other living eyes. That's greasy enough as it is. Hey, look! A five-headed bonobo!
Wait, what?
What? I didn't see nothing.
Okay, why have we just
Must
put
have been a
iron
weather balloon.
shavings into the cat food? What just happened? I missed anything up here?
Don't worry, little guy. I'll liberate you.
Oh wait, how did I... With the hook. That's how I got Murray's chest open.
Let's see if this'll work. Aha!
Nice.
Come on, let's get you out of here. What kind of a madman keeps a perfectly good magnetic monkey locked in a cage?
Okay, so we've got a monkey now.
Oh, there's a monkey in my pocket. He's attracting all my change. His tail is a magnet, and I think that he's got mange.
Nice. Okay. Wait, I've just given iron to the cat.
One thing I've learned the hard way over the years is that you should never pull a monkey out of your pocket until the most dramatically useful moment. And that goes triple for an electromagnetic monkey.
Okay. I wonder if that's how we get the cat to move. It's by pulling out a magnet.
Who go?
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then, let's... The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is back in session. The Right Honourable Wallace P. Grindstomp presiding.
Let's keep it moving, Captain Threepwood!
Hemlock.
I'd like to call Hemlock McGee to the stand.
Hemlock McGee!
What's that? Oh.
And do you swear on Blackbeard's...
Yeah. Listen, Pinky. I knew Blackbeard back when he was blotchy black peach fuzz. Just let me at him.
Ensign McGee, it's your contention that Captain Threepwood injured your cat.
Jacket though.
Injured? He practically crushed him. Hit him right in the puss with a stuffed manatee head he did.
And how is your cat today?
See for yourself. The poor dear is paralyzed with fear. I have to feed her through a tube. Oh, my poor Miss Pretty Whiskers. Oh, my poor little Pretty
Pretty Whiskers.
You're a witness, kid.
Your Honor, pirates and assorted buccaneers, Hemlock McGee has asserted that it was I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, that brought about the horrible emotional scars that even now leave poor Miss Pretty Whiskers paralyzed with fear. But I put it to you that it was not your humble defendant who traumatized Hemlock's unfortunate feline, but a far more insidious assailant, and one who's in this very courtroom as I speak. J'accuse Jacques the Monkey!
What? Objection, there's no evidence of monkey play here.
No? Let's ask the victim. See? Miss Pretty Whiskers is up and about and seeking revenge just like a good pirate cat should.
Oh
Pretty
dear.
Whiskers, come back! We'll get our revenge together.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Mr. Prosecutor!
Well, considering that my client and evidence just ran out the door, I guess old Stan's gonna have to drop this one.
Good idea. In the case of McGee and Pretty Whiskers versus Threepwood, the Pirate Court of Flotsam finds in favor of the defendant, Guybrush Threepwood.
Come on,
Yay.
Judge, hit him with the pox.
Don't make me send the bailiff up there!
Yeah, one down.
That empty nacho plate is... I'd like to call Bosun Catherine Krebs to the stand.
Catherine Krebs! Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Aye.
Bosun Krebs, could you tell the court what happened on that
Probably
fateful
towards
day?
all of them, really.
I was
Maybe that'll help
minding
me work
my
out what
own
I'm doing.
business at Club 41 with a mug full of grog and some zesty nachos, when all of a sudden that blindfolded Jasper barreled into me, knocked me nacho sauce into me lap, and gave me this disfiguring scar.
Hachi machi!
Aye, that takes me back.
Ooh.
Bailiff, supply the prosecutor and the defendant with sketches of the burns for their briefs.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Lots of luck, kid.
Icky. Hard to believe that nacho sauce could do that.
Hey, wait. Ah,
Your Honor, I'd like to introduce this leg lamp into evidence as proof that Bosun Catherine Krebs is lying about her so-called nacho sauce burn.
This proves nothing!
Objection, Your Honor. The scars on this leg-shaped lamp may look like my client's, but who knows how they got there?
I'm glad you asked. So you see, Your Honor, Catherine's distinctive burns were not caused by Club 41's nacho sauce, but by an unlikely combination of scalding fluids found throughout Flotsam Island. Isn't that true, Bosun Krebs?
Answer the question, you she-devil!
It's true. After Guybrush knocked that platter of nachos onto my lap, I saw my chance for
Hey,
revenge and
how's it
concocted this
going?
foolish scheme.
Revenge?
welcome, welcome.
You still don't remember me? The woman whose ship you sunk? Who spent years languishing in prison for your crime?
How you doing this evening?
The woman whose husband you humiliated in that creepy karaoke contest?
Nope. Sorry. Drawing a blank.
Arr!
Your Honor, I move that Bosun Catherine Krebs' charge be dropped.
Counselor?
I got nothing, Your Honor.
Very well.
Okay, so that's
In the
2 of 4
matter
down.
of Krebs versus Threepwood, the Pirate Court of Flotsam Island finds in favor of the defendant Guybrush Threepwood. Knock it off, you lot!
Right, so we need to get a glass eye for... the other guy in jail. Maybe I should talk to... Duty Face. Bailiff.
If it pleases the court, I'd like to call Bailiff Hardtack to the stand.
Bailiff Hardtack!
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, thank you.
that's
That's
me. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to
Had a
the
good
best of
day.
your ability as a
Pizza for dinner,
grog-swilling,
which is always a
backstabbing
bonus.
pirate? I suppose.
Bailiff Hardtack, could you
And yeah, we're
tell the
pushing
court
through
about your
Monkey
claim
Island.
against Guybrush Threepwood?
Well, back on Spinner Cape, I was getting ready to bury me modest chest of treasures, you see. My collection of spaghetti strainers, my silver paprika shaker, and so on. When all of a sudden this Threepwood bloke runs up to me, waving his arms and telling me to look out for a three-headed monkey that's right behind me. Well, naturally, I turned and looked, but there was nothing there. When I regained my composure, Threepwood was nowhere to be found. And worst of all,
Yes?
he dug up my perfectly good ex. It's ruined now.
Oh, come on.
He's all yours, buddy.
Okay, just try talking to him. But yeah, it's going pretty good. Not looking forward to work tomorrow.
This whole story about your ex is a big fat
Working
lie, isn't it?
9 until
No,
8
sir.
tomorrow, which is going to be fun.
Come on, you're lying. Admit it.
No, sir.
And then we're
Come on.
streaming tomorrow night as well.
Oh, you got me, sir.
But
Nice.
why?
Well, I didn't have anything
Whoa.
else to do after you killed me boss and left me without a job. Oh, I
Thank
could
you
have
for the
charged you with
tweet,
that
Alan.
instead.
Very much appreciated.
Oh.
Your Honor, I move for a mistrial.
Granted! Bailiff Hardtack, as punishment for wasting this court's time, you will be compelled to wear Lizzig's wig of foppery until such time as I am no longer tempted to gavel you into a fine paste!
Oh, it's delightful.
1 till 11, yeah. Not fun shifts, but working the one long day does mean I only have to work 1 day a week, which is the reason I do it. Yeah, I just hope I'm awake enough for the stream afterwards. Right, there's no point in talking to him yet.
Your
'Cause I
Honor,
need to get
I'd
the
like to
eyes
call
sorted out.
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, to the stand.
Guybrush Threepwood!
I'm right here.
Oh, right. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as...
Ooh, what's this log made of? Calf leather? You just can't find craftsmanship like this these days. Oh, I do.
Right.
Captain Sheepgood. Reapwood. Ah, yes. Shreveport. Reapwood. Greensleeves. Reapwood. Treebeard. The Reap. Sleep. Wood. Stack.
Objection, defense is stalling.
Defense will get on with it, or the court will order his name legally changed to Captain
So I need to get that eye colour. Ah. That'll work.
Hold that crazy pose. Gotcha.
Nice. I do play Minecraft. I haven't in a while. I used to play Minecraft. I had a server very generously provided to the channel by Scum. He donated a server for us to use. Had it for a couple of months, but I kind of drifted away from it. I found that I'd go on and just kind of not really do anything for the hours that I streamed for. And then yeah, just kind of drifted off to other things.
Your Honor, I'd like to call
But
a
I mean,
recess
I'd
to confirm
definitely
with
be
my
interested in
client.
going back to it.
Bailiff, please escort.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
I think I definitely enjoy it more multiplayer, but the flip side of that is that
Hey, guard!
What do you want?
I want to be able to play with other people, but at the same time, if I have an idea of something I want to do, I kind of don't want it done for me, if that makes sense. One thing I've found playing multiplayer games with people from the stream, and it's meant with the best intention, is I'll come up with an idea to I don't know, say on Minecraft, like I wanted to work out how to make a grinder for the mobs, try and get some easy XP and you know, do the enchanting side of things. But as soon as I suggested it, I came back on, like finished up the stream, came back on the next day, and there was a mob grinder. And you know, that kind of thing. I don't mind people helping me to do it and advising me on how to do it, but I don't want it done for me. How appropriate, you fight like a gal. Rash, welcome, welcome.
I want to see my lawyer.
Again?
Not getting any...
You've got a server, ooh. Might take you up on that. Is it just a vanilla one, or has it got mods on it?
Captain Doro?
Do you have it?
One nigh indestructible glass eye. Pox colored, just like all the cool pirates are wearing.
Watches Santa Pica and Santa Fe! Ay, 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 ay. My eye is really scary.
Now, according to Cryptigit, all you have to do to set it is pop it in your eye socket. Ooh,
How do I look?
dangerous.
I think you mean dangerously cool, eh?
Sure, whatever. Now, about your testimony.
No problem.
You can't decide.
Just call me back to the stand.
Well, yeah,
and
if you hit
ask
me up with the
about
server details, I'll
this.
definitely jump on it at some
Your
point.
Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirates treasure map? I just smuggle this into here.
In my,
Faction-based server.
let's say, mouth.
I better get back into court and introduce this disturbingly...
Rash, I am enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it as much as the original games, but it's kind of a nice continuation of.
Oh, it...
I'd like to call Joaquin Jacinto de Meara Alfonso de Oro to the stand.
Joaquin de Oro! Do you swear
Yeah,
on
like, obviously
Blackbeard's log
the
to tell
humour and that
truth
kind of
to the
thing's
best
still
of
there,
your
which is
ability
nice,
as a grog
but-
swilling backstabbing pirate? See?
Senor
I think
de
because
Oro.
they've done it as the
Captain
episodes,
Doro.
Yes, of
It,
course. Why are
it
you
almost
here
lacks
then?
a bit of the puzzle,
I
like
was
continuation
recently
of it.
arrested for trying to sell a counterfeit Dark Ninja
If
Dave
that makes
porcelain
sense.
power
No, I am
pirate
enjoying it.
figurine, a counterfeit figurine.
I'm not regretting playing it
crafted
at
by
all, and I'm
Guybrush
definitely excited to
Threepwood.
finish it off, and I have enjoyed
that
it.
wasn't so surprising.
Your witness,
But yeah, it
counselor.
just feels not lacking. Lacking is the wrong word. It just feels different. It's got a different flow to it, and it's because it's been done as the episodes. Yeah, I kind of got lost in my own head then. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It feels different, but still very good to the original Monkey Island games. Would definitely recommend it to anyone who has enjoyed the other Monkey Island games, or any kind
Captain
of point-and-click
Dora,
adventure.
what can
I
you
always
tell me
kind of
about
point them
this map?
towards
Objection!
Defense Exhibit 42, Your Honor.
Toward
This is the map
Monkey
the
Island
witness
games.
used to find his Dark Ninja Dave Power Pirate.
I'll allow it. But shut your eternally flapping mouth, you festering chumhole!
Continue.
I purchased this map at eBay 6 months ago from a traveling salesman with a plaid jacket and waving arms. He said that it was an authentic Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirates treasure map, but I have since learned
13
that it
days.
was just as
I need to
counterfeit
play
as the
Don't
Power
Starve.
Pirate it led me to.
I have it,
Who
and I have
was
played
the
it before,
dastardly
but I've really
swindler
not
who sold
given
you
it
this
enough
map?
time to get anywhere near
Was?
Hey, would you look at that? I've misfiled my glorious mundus.
sensible with it.
Your Honor, on behalf of the Porcelain Power Pirates Corporation, I'd like to ask that all charges pertaining to the unfortunate counterfeiting of the Dark Ninja Dave action figure be dropped against Captains Joaquin de Oro and Guybrush Threepwood.
Smart move, counselor. In the matter of porcelain power pirates versus D'Oro versus Threepwood, etc., 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 this court finds in favor of the defendants.
All this justice. Where's the hangings?
You want hangings? Just keep it up, you swabs! Let's see here. Cleared? Dropped? Yes. Congratulations, Captain Threepwood. It appears that you have successfully gotten yourself out from under your various civil
Something more special than
charges.
that. Ooh.
Shiver me timbers, Stumpy. I guess I'll be going now.
Hold on, what's
Birthdays?
this? There appears to be a criminal charge on the other side of this blasted paper.
Huh? Assault with molten nacho cheese isn't criminal? What else is there?
The creation, incubation, dissemination, proliferation, and mastication of a pox or pox-like affliction. A Class 1 felonious act here on Flotsam.
Oh, gross.
How do you plead?
Not guilty.
On what grounds?
I may have aided in its creation, incubation, dissemination, and proliferation, but mastication? That doesn't even make sense.
Are you suggestioning
Is it,
that this court
Rebirth?
doesn't know the meaning of the words it uses?
No.
Maybe.
Good.
I'm tired. It's not my fault.
There is no pox. Everyone's just got the mumps.
I just where
Does
people could
this
put a hit out
look
for the
like
players
the
and give money
mumps
for
to
everyone
you,
to try and kill the
Sonny
person.
Jim?
Eventually, when it's set up so you can play survival games, survival, prison, speak for factions, but I really need to find some people interested in helping you set things up and get going.
Pox isn't so bad. Everyone's tough as nails now and can do neato demon things with their eyes.
I'm sorry, Ida. I apologise. But I got there eventually.
I got boobles on my fundament.
Okay, it's pretty
Only
bad.
13 days, Jeebus. Maybe we'll just spend like the first week of the November casts playing Rebirth.
The pox isn't my fault. It's LeChuck's. It all started with the cursed cutlass of Kaflu.
That sounds cool, man.
LeChuck was doing something evil with monkeys.
I mean,
don't
if you
know.
want
But
people to
then
help
LeChuck
test
broke
it
my root
and
beer bottle, and I had to
that kind of
substitute
thing, like, in
some
terms of
Voodoo
actually setting up the
ingredients,
mods,
and then
I
LeChuck turned into a
probably
human, and all
wouldn't be
this
much
voodoo
help.
went
But I'm more than
boom,
happy
and-
to like jump on and help test it
Well,
when I'm available and that
it's
kind
not
of
my
thing.
fault.
So.
Your Honor, the defendant is hand-waving. And believe me, I know from hand-waving. But seriously, we all know that the cloud of pox vexing this fair island arrived soon after the defendant and his oozing appendage crept upon these shores.
Oh gosh, 5 days.
Disgusting it was.
Wednesday,
Then, after
20
infecting
no,
everyone
Wednesday.
in sight, the pox cloud magically blew away at exactly the
27th.
same moment that Guybrush sailed away, stealing Flotsam's only ship, I might add.
I found that ship, fair and square.
Now Threepwood has returned, and so has the Cloud of Pox. What a coincidence. And yet here he stands concocting fanciful stories of a human LeChuck, voodoo cutlasses, and a so-called rock of gelato.
Well, Threepwood, do you have any witnesses to your
Not too evil.
unlikely tale?
I do. She's... Blunder Bunny.
Uh-oh.
Avast, ye blubbering belugas! I'm sacking your port! Bring me all your spoils, swags, booty, and boodle!
Lane, less blunder, more bunny, please.
And you, me bonny lass, step into me captain's quarters and let me ravish you,
Oh,
silly.
boy.
Ah, to finally hold you in me arms again, it makes me want to... What's this? The scent of betrayal?
Uh-oh.
Who is this tawdry wench?
Nobody. No one.
She'll die by me rusty blade!
There goes my witness.
Then she must be summoned. Bailiff, serve the woman immediately.
Yes, sir.
You'd better be using the voodoo summons. That saucy sea hag doesn't
Other
look
stuff
like
is
she'd
fairly
be
easy, but
respecting
building
the
the areas and
customs of
arenas and stuff
pirate
is time
law.
consuming. Yeah, if you
Aye,
need me to
sir.
help out, then
But
like I say,
first,
hit me up with the server
all
details.
defendants'
And
pox-spreading keister
I can't promise I'll be able to
back
get on a
the
lot,
brig.
but if I can get on,
All
then
right, you.
by all means
Stay
I'll jump
put
on
until I
and
summon your ball and chain.
help set stuff up.
I wouldn't call her that. She
Ow!
might take exception. What happened to you?
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. Oh, I went to Club 41 to hand this summons
Free
to your
Hoxton.
better half, and she backhanded me right out of the bar. Oh.
Ouch.
If you want that banshee on the stand, you're gonna have to serve her yourself.
I want to say something payday related.
Oh, doctor can fix me jawbone.
I reckon then I'll be back if you're still on, but I'll send a message later on with some more info. Yeah, definitely, man. Like I say, just give us a shout with yeah, the server details and any kind of requests you have.
Ladies' night.
And like I say, can't promise I'll be able to get on a lot, but yeah, if I am on and
And you're about
I'm
to
available,
lose a
then
limb,
I'll
you
by all
sea
means I'll
cow.
jump on and
Elaine,
help sort
sugar
stuff out.
cakes. Let's
I could even
stop
do it
fighting.
on
Work
stream
this out
if
over a nice
you're okay with
cold
that.
light grog.
It's her head or yours, bilge boy.
Or you two can just
I'll see
figure
shout
out
out that
this
it's your
little
server and
misunderstanding on
stuff,
your own.
so.
I'll be over here appreciating my head's ability to stay attached to my neck.
Hox's breakout mission. Hox got arrested between the first and second games and we get to break him out of prison. Nice. I really need to play Payday 2. Maybe do that next week.
A recipe for something called a Fat Island Fuzzy Nostril.
You're a Fat Island Fuzzy Nostril.
Seems simple enough. Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
You're not upset about the trial, are you?
Why would I possibly be upset by the fact that I
man,
hideously
I should catch you a
disfigured
bit. Enjoy your
myself
food.
in a quest for long-delayed vengeance, only to have it cruelly snatched away at the last moment?
Tell me, did it hurt
Did what hurt?
when you fell out of pirate heaven?
No, but this will.
Stay away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
Oh, that's cool, man. I'll give using Skype another go.
Right.
See if we can use it without getting my Skype account hacked. Oh, hey, there's a sack of sugar.
Just what I always wanted. An ant-infested sack of sugar.
This guy brush for everybody. I see what you did there. But yeah, I'm assuming you've played through the series of Monkey Island games, Rash. And is it okay if I call you Rash? I've kind of shortened your username because I'm not entirely sure whether it's Rasha for you or Rashif or yeah. I don't want to butcher your name. Sure, it's awesome. But yes, I'm assuming you've played through the games.
Yikes. Yeah, would you mind steering clear of the dartboard? Now that I've found me darts, I need to practice before tomorrow night's tournament.
Right, so I can't pick up any darts.
Hey, WP.
Captain Threepwood, what can I do you for?
Would you mind knocking it off with the darts for a minute?
Not on your life! I need to get in a week's worth of practice before tomorrow night's tournament, and who knows how long those hellions will stay out of my way!
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
Guess that one.
Can you make one of these Fat Island fuzzy nostrils?
Aye aye, Captain!
While you're making that, I'll just...
Order up! One Fat Island fuzzy nostril, heavy on the fuzz.
That was absurdly fast.
Arr! Libations!
Ah, gimme.
Oh, he's left. Ooh.
How about a towel, sir?
Thanks. Ooh, really needed that. Ew, what was that? Hey, what's this piece of paper stuck? It's a recipe for a drink called a Tri-Island Tuna Colada. Looks complicated.
It's complicated. That's always a good start.
WP?
I can't talk now, Captain.
Okay. How did we get? Can we get to move down here
Krebs?
again?
What do you want?
What you gonna do with all that gold?
All what gold?
All that gold inside your chest.
Stay away from Guy.
Yikes!
Hey, WP.
Order a drink.
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
Can you make one of these?
A Tri-Island Tuna Colada? Arr, that takes me back. I haven't made one of these since I was a bosun.
What's everyone
under
up to?
Captain Bo.
Are people enjoying the
Can
game?
you make one? I'm really in the mood.
Aye, but it'll take some doing to scrounge up the ingredients.
Take your time. The only way to drag Elaine into court is to get this voodoo summons into her hands. I'll just put this here for safekeeping.
Done! One Tri-Island
God.
Tuna Colada. Now I can get back to me darts.
Arr! Libations!
Ah, gimme.
Morgan! What do you think you're doing?
Don't ask me. Ask your crazy wife.
I'm gonna run you through, you high seas hussy!
Ladies, please. There's plenty of Guybrush Threepwood to go around.
Well, there won't be when I'm done with you.
Get over yourself, Threepwood.
Yikes. Elaine, Tucklebear. Morgan's all bark and no bite.
You want bite? You got it. And I'll throw in the bark for free. Whoa!
Good for nothing words getting in the way of my killing.
Honey, you are formally summoned to appear before the court of Judge Grindstump in the case of the people of Flotsam versus Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. TM.
Now I know who wears the daddy pants in the relationship.
You stay away from my boy's pants, or I'll hang you from my Jolly Roger, you Jezebel! And you, don't think you can totter around with some tart and not get a fistful of what?
She's a catch.
And conveniently not a rotten double-crosser.
I told you I had a job to do.
Sure, just doing your job. Tell me, aside from all the silver, how are the benefits?
Guybrush.
Do you get health care for the repetitive stress injuries caused by all the backstabbing and cutting off people's hands?
I said I was sorry.
Sorry? I can't pick my left nostril without risking a lobotomy.
What if I...
What if nothing? Goodbye, Morgan. I've got a wife to cure and an island to save. Mrs. Threepwood. Honey, why don't you please tell everyone how I've been trying to find a cure for the pox?
Don't you honey me, you two-timing cannon scrubber. I bet all this talk of looking for La Esponja Grande was all plot to spend time canoodling with your little privateering she-slag.
La Esponja Grande, yes, it's right over there, see?
Sure it is.
Please tell the court how this horrible pox is all LeChuck's fault.
LeChuck? That stick in the mud wouldn't know a good pox if it kicked him in the fundament. Heck, there wouldn't even be a pox if you'd gone through with the voodoo lady's recipe properly. But no, you had to wave that root beer bottle around like some sort of conquering hero. Oh, look at me! I'm the Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate! Next thing I know, you're trying to replace root beer with root grog and bam! Pox all over the place. Not that I'm complaining, mind ya.
Okay.
That didn't go well.
Honey, why don't you...
Don't you honey me. Sure it is.
Could you give the court some idea of what a fine, upstanding pirate your husband is?
Well, let's see. When I first met him, he was breaking into my mansion to steal a statue. Later, after shanghaiing a crew to take him to Monkey Island, he totally failed to rescue me from the evil clutches of the ghost pirate LeChuck, so I had to dress up a couple of monkeys in a bridal gown.
This may have been a bad line of questioning.
Then he left me hanging over a pit while he went looking for the treasure of Big Whoop. I didn't hear from him for 3 years after that. Turned me into a bleeding statue. Left the seat up. Oh, and that's not even mentioning all the times I've found myself tied up, manacled, or otherwise incarcerated because of his blithering idiocy!
You're too good for him, love.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor.
I'd like a
takes me
second
back.
to think about my next move, Your Honor.
All
Make
those
it
early game
fast!
references.
Your character witness is oozing all over my courtroom.
Your Honor, Buccaneers of Flotsam, you all believe that I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, have brought this
God
horrible
love
pox
my
to
Telltale
your
Games.
shores.
Off with his
Run him off the
Feed it to
plank.
the jungle beast!
What if I were to tell you that I could tame this unruly witness, prove my good intentions, and begin the process of curing you all of this hideous voodoo pox, all in one fell swoop?
I don't know.
Feed it to the jungle beast!
Your Honor, I object. Defense is grasping at sponge-shaped straws here.
Denied! But get on with it, Captain. The hangman gets overtime if we keep him up after midnight.
With pleasure, Your Honor.
What was your favourite game,
Wenches and
Rash?
Pirates, I give you Exhibit S, the wonder of La Esponja Grande.
I thought it'd be bigger.
Now behold, as a simple
what she said.
exfoliating motion of La Esponja Grande washes away the pox, restoring my wife to her usual, mostly pleasant demeanor. Sugar cakes?
Off with his head! Get that piece of seaweed off me, you deep-sea doily diver!
Does the defense have any other pointless arguments it would like to make?
This is sort of all I got.
Then, by the power vested in me by the put-upon pirates of Flotsam Island, I summarily sentence you to be hanged by your pox-spreading neck until you are... Right there.
What? Woof.
What is the meaning
Hey,
of this?
Spooky, how's it going,
My
man?
name is LeChuck,
Indeed, long time no
and
see.
I can tell you exactly what Guybrush
Hope
did.
you're well.
Chuck, I thought he was a ghost.
I heard he was a zombie.
Curse Monkey
Don't
Island.
listen to him!
You see, Your Honor, the pox is all my fault.
Listen to him!
For decades, I dabbled in the dark forces of voodoo, clamoring for power. I hungered for it. I yearned for it. I pillaged, plundered, and killed for it.
I can attest to all of this.
And it was my accumulated voodoo that
I think I would
infected
have
you
to
all.
agree.
Dark, evil voodoo that was explosively released when I was once again defeated by the perpetually heroic Guybrush Threepwood.
He's not kidding. I've killed him like 5 times.
So you see, Guybrush Threepwood is not the source of this pox. I am. And I hereby throw myself upon the mercy of this court, or lack thereof.
Off with your head!
But wait, there's more. It turns out I had an unknown silent power urging me down those darkened voodoo corridors. A power far more insidious than I could ever hope to be. I submit to the court this journal, property of the... Quiet up there! The voodoo lady.
Uh-oh.
That creepy lady who lives in the shack?
What the what?
In these pages, you will find detailed plans laid out by the voodoo lady over the course of many years to manipulate my never-ending rise to power. My hunger for voodoo, my seemingly endless cycle of ironically comical death and disturbing resurrection. My obsession with the darling Elaine. It's all because of her.
Off with her
Got
head!
promotion. Very nice.
Can't be true. Can it?
Order! Order! I hereby
Congratulations
call
on that,
for the
man.
release of Guybrush
So what is it you're
Threepwood
doing
and
now,
the
other
immediate
than just
imprisonment
training
of
for it?
LeChuck and the voodoo lady! To the brig with both of them!
I've had it up to me eye patch with all this land-loving lollygagging. I'm off to plunder me some treasure.
Don't worry about me, my friend. Go cure your wife.
Well, I'm finally free, but now my pox-crazed wife is nowhere to be found. A mad scientist is hunting her for who knows what reason, and the legendary voodoo sponge that was supposed to cure her has turned out to be useless. Under normal circumstances, I'd ask the voodoo lady for help, but she's sitting in the jail cell next to my archenemy, who may or may not be my best friend, after it's been revealed that she's been the secret power behind most of my travails over most of my life as a pirate. Maybe I should have been a beekeeper like my Uncle Sid.
Sorry guys, just trying to get a bit more comfy. Alright, let's talk to Voodoo Lady. See what she's got to say for herself.
You!
Hello, Threepwood.
You sent me on a wild albatross chase for La Esponja Grande and promised me it would cure the pox. But after fending off sexually ambiguous merpeople, a giant manatee, and your crazy ex-boyfriend, what do I get for my trouble? This sorry excuse for a kitchen sponge.
La Sponja.
I notice you strategically left out the Grande from this worthless piece of junk. Once it cured my piddly leftover pox, it didn't have enough mojo left to cure Elaine.
It's not worthless. It is merely young. It must be brought to maturity in order to reach its voodoo-absorbing potential.
What to maturity? How am I supposed to do that? Give it a talk about the sponge birds and sponge bees?
Like all infants, La Esponja needs nourishment. It must be
Ugh.
fed 6 special voodoo courses to bring it to adult size.
So this is going to end
What
well.
sort of meal is that?
A feast for the senses. The
what-
menu, Treepwood. Take it. And serve the sponge a meal unlike any other.
And then?
Duty manager, very nice.
Grow.
Hey, neat.
congrats again,
There's a
man.
map of the Flotsam Jungle on the cover. No more listening to bees and birds and boars for this mighty pirate.
Voodoo feast and 6 courses guaranteed to embiggen the smallest beastie. First course, put on a napkin that's a sight, garish cloth, grotesquely bright. Oh. Once completed in order, your wee beast will grow to maturity. Okay, so we need garish cloth.
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
Now I'm guessing the first place to go and talk about garish cloth is Stan.
Stan!
Threepwood! No hard feelings over all those various civil and criminal charges?
Water under the bridge.
Great.
A bridge with a fast-talking shyster/salesman dangling from it. I don't suppose you'd be willing to sell me your eye-bending jacket.
Give up my jacket? That'd be like Samson getting a buzz cut, or King Arthur losing Excalibur, or Bluebeard dyeing himself blonde.
Huh?
Without my jacket, my salesman mojo would wither away faster than a hothouse orchid in a pizza oven.
So that's a maybe? What kind of souvenirs could you possibly be making out of the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck?
Oh, ye of little faith! Feast your eyes on the all-new People vs. LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady collection!
What's that one?
That's our Cursed Cutlass of Cthulhu LeChuck doll. Press the button for its special transforming glow.
What's happening?
It's a little
Okay.
bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks.
What's that?
It's my entrancing Voodoo Lady dashboard good luck charm.
So how much training have you got to do
Disturbing.
for that? Spooky?
What's this?
That's a little decorative pin I've whipped up.
Trial of the Century 2. Electric Voodoo Loop.
We're still working on a title.
On second thought,
Say no more.
have you seen my wife?
Have I? That crazy sea devil hit me up for one of my patented and perfectly passable porcelain power pirate treasure maps before hightailing it for the jungle. If we're lucky, that thing will keep her going around in circles for weeks.
It would be a pretty awesome jacket to have.
Sure you don't want to sell me your pupil-defying jacket? It's for a good cause.
This jacket stays with Stan until it literally falls off my back, Threepwood.
I think I need to look at getting a new chair, or at least get this one re-stuffed. It's getting a dudge uncomfortable. Right, let's talk to LeChuck whilst we're here.
LeChuck!
Guybrush!
I would have bet my good hand I'd never say this, but thank you
For what? I've caused you nothing but despair.
for taking the fall back there, and for exposing the Voodoo Lady. I don't know what to make of any of it, but now I can focus on saving Elaine and dealing with the pox.
It is the very least I could do. But be careful, Guybrush.
I'm always
How to
careful.
achieve in real life
This
without
from the guy
alpha
who
muscle, man.
proposed to his wife with the
Yeah.
cursed engagement ring you stole from my hold.
Is that a dig?
Hey
Is the
Rambo,
evil
how's it
demon
going?
pirate LeChuck
Has
developing
you been
a sense of
lurking all
humor?
night?
This is weird. Where have you been? I thought you were with Elaine.
Well, after leaving Spinner K, Elaine and I set out to finish releasing all those monkeys I'd captured.
But yeah,
After
it would
we
be
were
awesome to
finished
have a jacket
releasing
like
the
that.
last of them, Elaine caught wind of your trial, went into a poxed rage, seized a passing clam schooner, and made a beeline for Flotsam Island.
That's my girl.
Needless to say, I took my own vessel and headed after her. But in the middle of the night, my ship was sunk by a rogue wave. I was washed up on an island of cannibals, from whom I deftly escaped, using many of the self-same skills you taught me back on the Jerkbait Islands.
You know, it's amazing how easily man-eating tribes can be reasoned with.
Knowing I needed to get here more than ever, I lashed together a few bits of cannibal leftovers and warthog sinew to build a makeshift raft. Unfortunately, that was soon eaten by the sharks.
Oh no!
So I swam. I swam as fast as I could for 3 days.
And arrived just in time to save me from the gallows. Nicely done, buddy.
What was I going to do? I was going to start a game. Off to Scotland for a week soon for training on payroll. The rest is just topping up what I've already been doing. Awesome.
Have you seen Elaine?
No, not since she left me in a poxed rage.
She's been doing a lot of that lately.
I can tell you've thought about this before, Ash.
Can't believe the voodoo lady has been pulling your ghostly slash demonic strings all these years.
It came
Hey,
as a
Unreal.
shock to me as well. But her diary
Welcome,
spells
welcome.
it all
If you do
out.
join
You,
arena and then a
me,
number
Elaine,
up to 50.
We're all part of the voodoo lady's malevolent plans.
Malevolence is in the eye of the beholder, Guybrush Threepwood. I know this is difficult to understand, but things are not as they seem.
No, things seem remarkably convoluted, which is what I've come to expect from you.
I've always had your best interests at heart.
Well, what about my interests? Without your meddling, I could have lived a normal, happy pirate's life.
Ha! The destiny of LeChuck has...
If you do it like that, just do it with a space.
I risked life, limb, and manatee to get La Esponja Grande, and it's a puny, worthless lump.
What?
Soak up the gargantuan wonder that is La Esponja Grande.
That
There you
is
go.
La Esponja Grande? But wasn't it supposed to hold infinite amounts of voodoo?
I know. What a crock.
The size of the sponge is meaningless. It is what you do with it that matters.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
you fight like a...
And if you do exclamation mark Beanie Bucks without the bracket.
So, Miss Spooky Pants gave me this menu which will supposedly put more grande in my esponja.
Excellent!
You want to put some of your newfound deductive reasoning to the test and help me figure out what I need for the menu?
I'd give my beard to be able to help you, but I'm afraid my pirate mind is not fit for such things.
Which explains why after all these years you still allowed me to get within a nautical mile of you with a bottle of voodoo root beer. Really, thanks again.
You don't need to
Once
thank me,
you've
my friend.
put a bet
I
in,
merely
if you do
spoke
the Beanie
truth.
Buck command
They
again,
say that truth
it
is
will
the
show you the
greatest
total
political
amount you
scrubber
have, and then
know.
in brackets will be the amount you've gambled.
Sit tight, buddy. Once I save Elaine, you're next.
Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Well, that's odd.
Oh.
It's like a whole new map now.
Oh god, this is gonna get confusing. Okay. Right, so we've been that way. See if there's anything over to the left-hand side of the island. Oh, it looks like there might be.
What was that? Huh. Something sure shoved a short sword up his aft sail.
FYI, I hate this part. Thanks for the heads up. I can tell I'm not going to enjoy this part.
What the? Morgan!
Oh no!
What happened?
Went to get your hand.
You didn't have to do that.
Had to pay you back for all the trouble. Found Jacques. He told me.
What?
He told me.
What? What did the monkey tell you?
Ruh-roh.
Singe.
I didn't see that coming.
Auto trepanation helmet. Ow! Was it my thumb? God, blah. This must have been broken in the fight between Morgan and DeSinge. I hope the vole escaped. Lepidoptera flotzimus accelerus. Like many of its more common cousins, the sharp-toothed flotsam island moth has a penchant for noshing on articles of clothing. Where Flotzimus accelerus differs is in the pain of its bites, which can be quite annoying, and the rapidity of its meals. A swarm of flotsam moths can strip a man down to his undergarments in mere seconds, assuming the notoriously finicky moths approve of his wardrobe, of course. Vampiridae flotzimus sucrosus, the flotsam jungle firefly, are a common sight in flotsam's jungles, which they never leave. Although possessing no natural enemies, the flotzimus sucrosus has a notorious sweet tooth, drawing it inexorably to bodies of sugar water.
Ooh. It's a bit like I've got that bag of sugar, really.
It looks like DeSinge is using my hand to make something called the jus de vie. The Vacalian wind control device? What is that creep doing with it now? Did DeSinge murder you too? It's locked.
Nice.
Oh no. This is where the Marquis keeps all the severed limbs of the pirates he's operated on. Hey, you never know when a sack of severed legs is gonna come in handy. Or footy, as the case may be. Sorry. That doesn't look good. DeSinge will pay for this.
Okay.
Ow! What the?
Okay.
It's a sack full of severed legs.
Ugh. Taking a sack of legs. So how long do people think this is going to take me? Messing around with this stupid map.
It looks like the old Vacalian wind control device has been set to suck again. But what's that tubing around its fingers all about? That's weird. This whole idol is under one of Crimp Digit's unbreakable glass bottles.
Okay.
Now that I know a little bit more about the Vacalians, it appears that we're nearing the end of the Year of the Fish, and approaching the dawn of the Year of the Slightly Bigger Fish. The tide must be high. I can almost reach down and touch the well water. I don't want to dig my hook into that.
Off you go.
18, 19, 20, and X marks the... When I get me hands on that plaid-coated scallywag, I'm gonna rip off his waving arms and beat him to a briny pulp with them. What are you looking at?
The secret to eternal life. Le spectre de Grand César!
Doesn't look like Elaine's in any immediate danger. Hopefully she won't commit any unforgivable atrocities before I finish enlarging my pox-curing sponge.
Pistolibra's journal. Despite repeated efforts to lace bait with tracking elements, Beast's spore remains indistinguishable from jungle flora. If only the beast left a path as bright as Flotsam's beautiful jungle fireplace. Wait, what's that smell? Sorry. Trust me to get to the final journal entry first. Oh my god. Okay, so at the entrance.
I bet that's the sacrificial altar of the jungle beast that Hemlock was rambling about.
Oh wait.
Alas, poor Hemlock. I knew it, this limb, a leg of infinite toe jam, of most excellent thigh cheese. It hath borne its owner's creaking frame 1,000 times, and now how clammy and gross within my grasp it wriggles. Oh well, soup's on. Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh god. Right, let's try going to the voodoo shack.
in the name of Bluebeard's hair dye?
Hey, no poaching. I have called dibs.
I think I may be lost. Shouldn't there be a creepy voodoo shack right about there?
There was, until they came to arrest that pox-spreading voodoo lady.
What happened?
First came the flames. Poor Senor Nipperkin went up like St. Elmo's fire. Then she emerged from the conflagration, mumbling ancient curses with every regal step. I never forget the baleful stare she fixed me with as she was led away. A look condemning me to a lifetime of suffering, shame, and regret.
Spooky.
And if that wasn't bad enough, I haven't found one bit of cool voodoo stuff in the wreckage. Come on!
Mob justice can be so unfair. Even when it's burned to the ground, the voodoo lady's shack is still creepy.
Ooh.
Looks like the light of the shack's embers has attracted a swarm of jungle moths. That probably explains what happened to the voodoo lady's rug. What a shame. That rug really tied the shack together. I wonder what keeps this thing lit. Whoa! Uh-oh. Looks like these finicky moths won't eat a jacket that's encrusted with bacon grease, fish water, and manatee guts. Lucky me.
Okay. So if we now use that leg. Hey Hans, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. How's it going?
We've replaced our usual fleshy sacrifice with a clever simulacrum. Let's see if the jungle gods notice.
This is Chapter 4 of the Tales of Monkey Island Telltale Games series. This one is the trial and execution of Guybrush Threepwood. Wait, let's see if we can use the moths on Stan's jacket, maybe? Possibly. We going good? Awesome.
Alright, little fellas, check out these high-def duds. Well, that's just great. The lamp's dead. Well, at least Stan's sign is keeping the moths from returning to the jungle.
I have played Day of the Tentacle. Another awesome game.
Stan!
Guybrush, old pal.
Wait, that lit up, didn't it?
Can I take What's that?
That's our cursed cutlass of Cthulhu LeChuck
Yeah, Day of the Tentacle is amazing.
It's a little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks. Hey now, what's this? A fuzzy flying fan club? Ah! Hey, knock it off, you nutty nibblers! That hurts! Sweet fancy Moses! Ow! Ouch!
Yeah.
Well, that was one heck of an experience, eh, Threepwood? It's a good thing old Stan always keeps a few spare jackets in the back office, or I'd be defending my clients in the all together. Say, that's not a bad idea. Stan S. Stanman, naked attorney at law. You've got nothing to hide, and neither does he. No time to chat, Threepwood. I've got business cards to print.
Right, let's put that up.
Sweet. You know, when I dreamed of becoming a mighty pirate, I never imagined that one day I'd be tying eye-popping napkins around the non-existent necks of mystical sponges.
Well, I do have Daily Tentacle.
The first course in the Feast for the Senses. The napkin. What's up with that?
The table must be set with an eye-catching napkin to entice the sponge's hunger.
The antipasta? Explain.
With the table set, a powerful aroma must encourage the appetite to grow.
I think my nose has been in shock since traversing the inside of a manatee.
I'm sure you will find something.
So I need something smelly.
Can you tell me about the palate cleanser?
Before the main course, the palate must be scalded clean by a powerful taste.
Ooh, like grog?
No, not at all like grog.
It says here that course 4, the main course, is the sixth sense. That doesn't even make sense.
Ah, but it does. For where the other 5 senses are limited to the finite experiences of the present, the sixth sense satiates the appetite for the infinite possibilities of the future.
The future?
Okay.
How do I feed something the future?
You already hold the answer to that question.
What about the dessert? This is one hungry sponge.
Ah, what
Yeah,
is
LucasArts
your
did have
favorite
amazing
thing about
games.
dessert, Guybrush?
Running out before the check arrives?
No, it is the pleasurable shock of something different.
Ah. It says the Feast for the Senses ends with a bellowing belch.
Do not worry about this. If you provide La Esponja the first 5 courses, the location of the final course will undoubtedly reveal itself.
Ah, my favorite type of responsibility. The one that takes care of itself. Alright, enough about the feast for now.
Okay. Do I need to find something smelly? So guys, just checking a quick Facebook message. Okay. Yeah, once again, thank you to everyone who has put out a tweet or, you know, shared the Facebook status, anything like that. It's all massively appreciated.
Hi there, Double Peg. I forgot the tale of the Jungle Beast.
None have seen the jungle beast, but 'tis the scariest, foul-smellingest.
Ah,
Yeah, skip to the end.
The meat disappears from the altar without a trace.
Good story.
okay.
See ya.
So we need to get the jungle beast. And the note on the skeleton said there was no way of tracking it. So we need to Wait, what if I put the sugar in the well? To get the salt water. Will that work? Yes, it will.
Jungle fireflies, nature's little spotlights.
Hey, Len, how's it going? Welcome, welcome.
Those fireflies are so pretty, it almost makes you forget they spend half their lives as maggots.
Alright, now... yeah, before you put a leg in...
The fireflies are attracted to the sugar water on the leg. Fascinating. And just a little nauseous.
How's it going, Len? Right, now if we go to the altar... there we go.
I don't know about mythical jungle beasts, but I always prefer my ritual sacrifices to be slathered in sugar water.
If you're looking for good adventure point and click games of recent years, I'd say check out whatever Daedalic Entertainment does. No, don't pick it back up.
I don't know about mythical jungle beasts, but I always prefer my ritual sacrifices to be slathered in sugar water.
Oh. Close to LucasArts of old I found this far.
At last, I've lost that she-devil.
What kind of games have they done? The name rings a bell.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Serves him right, though. Still, I'd better finish feeding the sponge before Elaine hurts someone I actually care about. The mighty pirate hunter tracks his prey via his distinctive firefly-attracting spoor. That's the legendary jungle beast of Flotsam Island?
Deponia, that's the one. I knew it rang a bell. I haven't played Deponia myself. The missus has. She really enjoyed it. I think I have... I can't remember which titles I've got of theirs now. Let's have a quick look. I've got Deponia and Chaos on Deponia. Because I'd love to play the Longest Journey stuff again. Because that was pretty awesome.
Oh, look at that. The poor hideous flesh-eating plant has a smelly, rotting lion's paw caught in its teeth. Thorns. Hold still, little buddy. I'll get that nasty old hunk of meat out for... Yikes! Come on, plant. Fork over that paw.
Yeah, I'm missing the last one.
I'll never get my hands
At least
on
it
that
is the
super
last one I'm
stinky
missing.
paw while that mouth is snapping at me. What the... It's empty.
Ugh. Let's try that one.
Here, boy. Ooh, that looks uncomfortable.
Nice.
But at least he's not snapping at me anymore. Don't worry, you freakish little abomination. Dr. Guybrush will make it all better. Gotcha! Phew! That is by far the foulest thing I've ever smelled in all my years of pirating. And that's coming from a guy who's just spent a few days inside a giant manatee.
I'm guessing that's the smell then. Might as well give that to him.
Come on, little sponge. Eat the nice, smelly antipasta. That's a good sponge.
Oh, no, don't push escape. Oh wait, we can just use that, can't we? Right, the only place I've seen food advertised is the Club 41. So I guess we'll head by there. But yeah, I'll have to play through Deponia at some point. Like I say, I would love to play through The Longest Journey and Dreamfall. I know they've just released the episodes for that as well, but as with many things, it's money I don't have. Aha, there we go.
Are you pirate enough to take the Fugu Jalokia challenge? Fugu Jalokia. Seems pretty harmless. Hey, WP. Tell me about this Fugu Jalokia challenge.
Ah, a connoisseur of peculiar culinary delights, are we?
Yes?
Then you surely have heard of the Fugu Jalokia, the hottest pepper in this world or the next.
Oh, that Fugu Jalokia.
I acquired
Welcome
that
back,
specimen
Hayate.
of the Fugu
Thank you
pepper
for
many
returning.
years ago from a three-legged bandit named Ort,
How was your dinner?
winning it from him when I was able to place me tongue on the pepper for 10 entire seconds.
How eccentric.
Since that tongue-destroying day, I vowed to pass on the pepper to the first pirate who can successfully put his tongue on the Fugu Jalokia for 11 seconds.
Wait, so it would help if my tongue was numb. Which, thankfully, because we did it in the wrong order, I know I can get if we go over to Sanj's mansion. That's good. That's always a good thing.
What the... What happened to Morgan's body? Refreshing. Ow! What? My thumb!
Okay. Let's sprint back. Now, if it's that hot, we're going to assume it's too hot to pick up as well. So I'll have to try and remember to use the hook rather than just click on it.
Well, bust my balustrades! Well done, Captain Threepwood! You've conquered the Fugu Jalokia and have won the right to keep it as your own.
A clean living and a healthy
Go on, man, just accepted it.
Probably got permanent colossal damage, but it was totally worth it to get my hook on that pepper.
Okay, so that's got to be the palate cleanser.
The good thing the sponge doesn't have a tongue, or I'd be dunking it in the ocean right about now.
Okay, now the fourth one was... Find the sixth sense, use your map. Joy. So I guess I need to go to these idols. Oh. So I need to get to red, which goes from green, which goes from purple. Into entrance and the altar. And just right from the look of it. Let's try this, see what happens.
Ouch!
Oh, this bandana's starting to make my head a bit uncomfortable. Okay. To altar. If we go right. Right. Uh-huh.
I wonder who put this idol under glass. And why?
We go down and up.
I wonder who put this idol under... I wonder who put this idol...
Okay. So that's done nothing. Ah. Oh God.
It's the mysterious chest of foreshadowing from the Voodoo Lady's shack. Who knows what sort of useful voodoo bric-a-brac lurk in its locked timbers? Even more importantly, how am I going to unlock it to find out? It's the mysterious chest... Even more...
Let's try the hook again.
Let's see, what do I have now that I didn't have the last time I tried to open this chest? Ow! Stupid hook! Oh, it can't be that easy. The Voodoo Lady's tarot cards? That's it? I bent the fabric of reality for a stupid fortune teller's trick?
Ah, that makes sense. I see what you did there.
Okay, that's a pretty good trick. Hopefully these flakes of the future will give La Esponja a sixth sense that'll help keep me from getting into situations like this.
Now what was the next one? Fourth, fifth. Now engorge a small dessert. A touch so shocking it might hurt. Now I've been getting shocked at the club.
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
Ugh. I've noticed every time I leave the Club 41, I seem to get shocked. Ah, okay. Is that the shock it's on about, do we think? Oh wait, I can just do that. Trying to actually navigate back out of the jungle. It looks like I died. Nicely done, man.
Ouch! I wonder if La Esponja Grande can sense the future now. And how would it tell anyone if
So
it did?
did that work?
La Esponja Grande is...
I forgot to use smoke bombs, I know, right? You'd think I'd learn.
Guess they decided to put the rug inside after it was cleaned. Guess they decided to... Whoa!
Ah.
Guess they just... La Esponja Grande is... I wonder if La Esponja Grande can sense the future now. And how would it tell anyone if it did?
Ah.
Whoa. Whoa. Tingly. Oh, hey, what's this? Ah, so that was the shocking dessert.
Right, so the sixth one was the belch.
Ouch! Alright, Senor Esponja Not So Grande. That's 5 senses down and 1 to go. Now, where can I find a really big sound for an after-dinner belch?
That would do it.
Well, there's only one thing on Flotsam Island that can make a noise like that.
Immortalité. Où est les forêts for moi? Où est qu'on connaît chez moi? I will forever.
Welcome back, then.
Immortalité.
Oi, noi!
Face me like a man, you snuff-sniffing land-licker!
You heard the lady Desinge.
Guybrush, get out of here and find your own treasure! This one's mine!
Ah, the happy Threepwood pirate clan. Whatever shall I do now? Oh, I know.
Oh, come on.
Clam dip.
I can't believe I ever married a dullard like you.
You know, once I cure you of the pox that's making you say all these mean things, you're gonna owe me a lot of smoochies.
I wouldn't smooch you with his lips, cabin boy.
I hate to break up this portrait of domestic bliss, but I've got some last-minute adjustments to make to my machinery before preparing the charming Madame Threepwood for her journey into scientific history.
Don't worry,
Only a little
Buttercup.
bit of makeup.
Once I get La Esponja Grande into that noisy doohickey, our troubles will be over.
Yes, well, please try to keep it down, no?
At least
How do I
hope
get
so.
there?
Can't believe that stupid parrot somehow found its way back into my life. It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. Oh, I can't stay mad at you.
French, go figure.
What the heck is that thing supposed to do?
This is my Chronoton, which I can use to remotely manipulate the Vicalian's wind control device without all that tedious mucking about in the jungle with ancient idols.
Can't say as I blame you. All that running and spinning and weathervaning did get on my nerves after a while. Desinge killed Morgan.
He did? Well, maybe the cheese-eating beaker monkey ain't so bad after all. Ha ha!
Chill out.
Alright, so I need to get that into there. Hey, that was nice and easy.
What's this? An airborne peripheral?
Hey, give that back.
And risk tainting my moment of triumph with your tedious voodoo falderal? I don't think so.
Moment of triumph?
Oui, using my harpsichronoton, I have discovered the unique harmonic frequency that allows me to pulverize matter into a fine powder and spread it across the seas. Observe!
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. It's me.
Oh. Oh no.
First of all, thanks. That thing was really starting to scrape my scabbard. Second, you're crazy if you think you're gonna get me in there. Okay, crazier.
You? I don't want you. It's your wife's molecules I need to
Oh, wait,
smear
means
across
yes.
the seas.
Take French in
I'd
school.
like to see you try, you wuss.
Why her?
Because of her pox, you dolt! She's got the same unique strain of the pox that you once had. The same one that was flowing through your amazing hand. The same one that I've distilled into my amazing jus de vie!
Lefty!
Unfortunately, a single hand can only provide enough of the Threepwood strain to produce a few meager grams of my jus de vie. Even if I were to drain your beloved to the bone, I would only gain a few piddling firkins of the jus.
I'll give you some piddling firkins.
No, if I want a perpetual strain of the jus de vie, every pirate in the world must be exposed to the Threepwood strain. Now, Madame Threepwood, if you'll hold still for a moment, I'll try to make this as painless as possible.
How nice. But I won't.
Oh damn.
Behold the power of the jus de vie!
You got shanked.
Hey, it's the Moths. I bet they're still punch-drunk off of Stan's funky fashions. Hey, the monkey!
What?
Don't go anywhere. I'd hate for you to miss my heroic moment of triumph.
I'm counting the moments.
Alright, okay.
What's that?
That is a bucket of water.
Hey, wait. The monster up there.
Oh, what the heck. Sweet.
Ah, shiny.
Okay. I still have the leg.
That doesn't need to be illuminated.
Oh, okay.
Something that tasty should be fed to something or someone that really appreciates it. Hey, Voo!
What now?
Oh, damn. Aha.
What in the world? Oh, shoot!
Ba. Your heritage is French. Is it actually, or were you just showing off your French?
I don't think it's opening up without one of those seahorse key thingies. Too bad I lost mine. Hey, to sing song!
What?
You'll never get past my wife's sword, you know. I once saw her hold off a horde of angry Rotarians with nothing more than a penknife and a feather duster.
Impressive. But unless they were invulnerable Rotarians
actually is,
fueled by
nice.
my incredible jus de vie, there's really no comparison. Soon she will tire, and her pox will be mine to spread across the four corners of the earth.
I'll spread you to the four corners.
What now? My turn!
Oh, okay.
No! Shoo! Shoo! Oh, get away from me, you nasty little pests!
No! What's the matter with him?
Without my hand to supply him with more jus de vie, all those wounds you've been inflicting
Must
are
be a
starting to
black.
catch up with him.
Get back here, you naughty little hand! Aha! I have you now, my pretty.
Damn!
Nice one, Hand.
Oh, I did not
Care
see
to
that
help me
coming.
with these locks? Guess that was a little too much to ask. At least I've got the sponge back, though.
Okay. I'll give
La
that to you.
Esponja Grande won't work on Elaine until I complete the feast for the senses. Well, that was a little anticlimactic. Whoa! Now that's an Esponja Grande! But how will I use it to cure... Oh, right, the wind!
Dem caps. Oh, that's cool, Hayato. I did not know that.
Hold on!
Guybrush?
Elaine, are you all right?
I think so. But how did I get here and why does my mouth taste like coleslaw?
It's a long story. I'll tell you all about it once we figure out how to get out of these stupid clamshells.
Leave everything to me, my friends.
It's LeChuck.
LeChuck!
I imagine most of you have, but
How'd you
if
get
you
out of
wanted to
jail?
get a few more beanie
the
bucks,
guard
if you
was more
unfollow
than
and then
happy to
follow the
release me
channel.
Once I convinced
Oh
him
no,
that it
if
was
you
the only
aren't
way to
following
win
the channel
Elaine's hand
and
in
hit follow,
unholy matrimony.
you will get 20.
Wait, unholy what?
I don't think it works if you unfollow then follow again.
Guybrush!
Elaine?
Cheers!
Guybrush!
LeChuck! Ha! This name shouting is jolly good
He's
fun.
got shanked.
Is that you, Mother? I washed my hands.
I knew it all along. With or without all that voodoo, you're still nothing but an evil sack of scum.
Correction, my sweet. I'm an evil sack of scum who's about to plunder the grandest treasure in all creation. But I'd be willing to share my booty if you catch me drift.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
What?
Oh, come now, my love. You can't deny what we've shared these past few weeks. The chummy camaraderie.
Oh, I didn't
the
see that
kind
coming.
words, the stolen glances.
I mean, it kind of
I know
makes sense
you've
with the
developed
title of the
feelings
episode,
for me.
thinking about it.
Join me as my demon bride, and together we'll lay a bloody siege to the very heart of voodoo itself.
Go to hell, LeChuck.
Well, you can't say I didn't try. Looks like we'll be doing this with all that voodoo.
Elaine? Do me a favor.
Ah, that be the stuff.
Anything.
Kick his two-faced butt for me.
From Melee to Monkey and all the islands in between, my love.
Aren't you dead yet? I've got wedding plans to make.
He's back.
Out of respect for the newly deceased, I feel I should point out that you wave your sword like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a pox-infected undead cow.
Cheers. That was a bit more dramatic than I was expecting. Yeah, did not see that one coming. Now I want to play episode 5, but I should really go to bed because I need to be up for work in 7 hours. And it takes about 2.5 hours per chapter from the look of it. Plus the half hour to pack everything away and get the video uploaded into YouTube. Yeah, for those who are new to the channel, it would be awesome if you could follow the social pages. The YouTube channel, the link there is annoying because it's not the actual channel link. The channel is youtube.com/ChrisAkira1987. But if you go to that link, it doesn't work properly. Like, it hasn't picked up any videos since the end of August, I think. But that link, the random letters and numbers, is completely up to date, but it's not listed as my channel, if that makes sense. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, the normal channel isn't working properly for some reason. That link there works, so that has all the videos up to date. It's just annoying because it's not showing as my channel name, it's showing as the stupid random link. But yes, if you want to catch up, if you want to see what's gone on in the previous 3 episodes, all the videos are up on YouTube, as is our first 3 hours on Evil Within from Monday. We cleared the first 3 chapters of Evil Within on Monday night. We'll be continuing that for the coming Mondays until it's finished. If you're enjoying the channel and you would like to show a little bit more support, yeah, it's purely optional. I don't expect people to do it, it's just appreciated when it is. There is a donation link set up. Alternatively, if you wanted to kind of subscribe to the channel without Twitch letting us have the subscription button because the channel's not big enough, I have got a Patreon page set up. There's several different levels and several different rewards available on there. They range from kind of $1 a month, which gets you a thank you on the channel, all the way up to $50 a month, which gets you a custom knitted beanie hat similar to this one here, bearing in mind that this is a pirate bandana. So it's the normal beanie hat, similar style to that, which we will ship anywhere in the world. That's a one-off, and the following months you get a $10 Steam gift voucher. So you get one of those a month. So although you're spending $50, you kind of get $10 back every month. And like I say, the first month you would get that beanie hat as well. So there's everything in between. So yeah, if you check it out, like I say, it's not expected, but it's massively appreciated. I'm not trying to get any profit from the stream at the moment. I'm purely trying to cover costs of things like the internet and general behind the scenes running costs. Things like running the website, which is that one there. It's small costs, but if I can get the stream self-sufficient, we're definitely taking a step in the right direction. But yeah, that is the shameless self-promotions. For which I apologise, but if I don't do it, you guys don't know it's there. But yeah, the social pages, the Facebook, the Twitter, and the Steam, I do update all 3 of them when I go live. Any kind of polls for upcoming games and that kind of thing will be up on the social media as well. So if you do want to keep completely up to date, that is the best way to do it. The website, I'm going to try and get more up to date. There's some big plans coming up for November, which is now only a week away. I really need to get these plans written down. But yeah, the plan for November is we're going to be streaming every night for the month. So it's not going to be a constant 24/7 stream, similar to like Dan's Gaming, for example. Mostly because, one, I can't have my PC on 24/7 for an entire month because the electric bill will be insane. But also I don't have the recorded videos kind of back catalogue that Dan's Gaming does. So it's just physically not doable. But we are going to do every night, and it is going to be not just to try and expand the stream and get a lot more people in. It's also going to be fundraising for Special Effect. Special Effect, for those who don't know, are a charity that work with physically and to a degree mentally disabled people of all ages that don't have access to games, which is something that we probably take for granted to a certain degree. They kind of customize normal gaming gear, things like controllers, as well as using kind of eye recognition software to make it so that anyone can access games. So the entire month of November we are going to be fundraising for them. I have done a couple of fundraising events for them previously. Did a 24-hour stream around about 6 months ago, which we managed to raise around about £350 for them, which is pretty awesome. So my hope is that doing it every day across the month, if people do want to donate, they've got the entire month to get paid or kind of scrape together a tenner if that's what they can afford. But yeah, that's the reason for the entire month-long fundraising event. But yeah, we're going to make a big push for it. I've got a t-shirt that I'm considering giving away as well. I've been given 2 t-shirts because again, the plan is to wear the t-shirt every time I cast. Kind of need more than one because I'm doing it every night for 4 weeks. What I might do is at the end of it, whoever's done the highest donation, I'll sign the shirt and again ship it off. It will be washed first, don't worry. But yeah, whack a signature on a shirt and send it out to the highest donation. Something like that. It's one of the plans I have. I need to get everything written down over the next week and actually work out what's going to work properly. But yeah, that kind of thing, I can only push it so much. You guys, any support you can give me in advertising that, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter or word of mouth. If you've got roommates, if you're at college or uni or anything like that, if you want to slap them with a wet fish and give them a note saying come and visit the stream, that'd be awesome. Anything that we as a community on Twitch can do. I have messaged a couple of other casters recently and let them know what my plan is, and they've said they're happy to support as well in terms of giving shout outs on their channel and trying to get raids into the channel and that kind of thing. So there are plans in motion. I need to get everything confirmed and get back in touch with those people and just confirm with them that it is still going ahead. But yeah, so that is as of the 2nd of November, which I believe is the Sunday. What am I doing? Calendar. Yeah, so I'm going to try and stream on the 1st. I am at a LAN event that weekend, annoyingly. So yeah, the Friday is fine. The Saturday, I'm going to see if the guy who runs the LAN will let me cast, even if it's just for an hour, like some random time at night, just so there is a cast there. And then yeah, Sunday night we'll do a couple of hours, and then yeah, every night as of then we'll do probably be the usual time slot. It'll be 9 till 12, 9 till 1. And yeah, like I say, we'll get some fundraising done. I am planning at least one 24-hour stream during that month as well. At the moment it's lined up to be at the end of the month. It's going to be kind of a celebration. This is the end of it. We've managed to do a month. Go out with a bang type deal. But yeah, I would love to be able to do every day. The only concern is I'm not going to be at home where the internet is reliable. I'm going to be at a LAN event with 40 other people that are all using the connection, so I can't stream at the usual time because there's going to be tournament games running. It probably will be either lunchtime-ish on the Saturday, or it will be kind of very early morning Saturday, talking like between 2 and 3 a.m. Will be a start time because people will be in bed and the connection won't be as abused by everyone. But we'll see what happens. I will update as soon as I know. I need to message, like I say, the admin for the event and see if he would be happy with me doing that, in terms of using up the bandwidth for the venue and that kind of thing. So that needs to be confirmed, and as soon as I know, I'll update the social media pages and let you guys know. The website is in the process of being revamped as well. I've been in touch with True Blue Fox, who is one of the regulars from the channel. He's a real life friend as well. I've known him for years and years and years. He was the one who originally introduced me to Twitch like 2.5 years ago. My first stream was the 8th of May 2012. So we've been a slowly developing channel, you know, kind of 1,100 viewers, 1,100 follows in 2.5 years. But yeah, he's built the website for me as it is at the moment. If you visit like ChrisAkira.co.uk, you can have a quick look at it, see what's going on. I need to get better at using the WordPress page associated with it for things like updates. That's my bad. But yeah, we are looking at adding in some more pages, get things like link dumps for the donations and the support pages, things like the no scope sponsorship and the Amazon link and all that kind of stuff. That's in the process. Hopefully that's going to be done by November. I need to message him and see how that's going. But yeah, I am rambling. Let me see who's online, see if we've got anyone we can go and raid. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate the tweet on that one. I will be setting up a words, where have they gone? I will be setting up a donation link for that sometime in the next couple of days. So I'll make sure to get that linked in as a separate donation kind of stream command, rather than the one that will go to me. So that people know, you know, if they click on that link, that's what they're donating to. Because I want to make sure that's completely clear for everybody. I don't want people donating to me thinking they're donating to Special Effect, and, you know, potentially vice versa. It does happen every now and then. Right, okay, in terms of someone to raid, let's go and raid Doomhammer. Dude, that would be awesome. Like I say, I don't have a huge amount of off-stream gaming time. But yeah, by all means, if I get kind of 10-15 minutes at any time, then I will happily jump on. Yeah, message me the details. Let me know what kind of thing it is you want to go for. I'm going to probably head offline pretty soon after closing the stream down. We're going to do the raid. I'm going to get the video uploaded into YouTube. And then... yeah, I'll probably pack all my stuff away and call it for the night. But I'll obviously chat messages tomorrow. And yeah, I'll be in touch with you about that, definitely. But yes, so for the raid, we are the Beanie Hatters, in case you didn't know. Beanie Hat is the big giveaway. So I'm going to copy and paste in the Beanie Hatters Assemble. Once you see that go into the chat, make sure you put in the Beanie Hat raid with the smiley face into the chat for Doomhammer. He's currently playing through Dragon Age Origins blind playthrough. It's a very small channel, only got like 51 follows at the moment. I do believe he's currently streaming to himself as well. So let's go give him a visit, make his night a little bit better. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you for being so awesome. Thank you for the support. Like I say, check out the social media pages, make sure you follow those. Tomorrow night, as close to 9 as I can manage, we'll be going live with the final episode in the Tales of Monkey Island series. Wrap up that. I say as close to 9 as possible. I'm working until 8, won't get home until 8:30. By the time I've actually spent, you know, 5-10 minutes with the family and got some food together, it's probably going to be just after 9. But again, another reason to follow the social pages. As soon as I know, you guys will know. So yes, thank you everyone. Go into Doomhammer's chat. I'm going to give it 30 seconds, then I'll drop in the raid call. You guys will follow suit after that. Let's go and brighten up his day. Take care everyone. Thank you so much for being so awesome. And have a good night.